give any homeworks, Amira and Tejasvi?
Sir, I just got my homework few minutes ago.
Okay, so you guys submit it whenever you get time. Maybe on Wednesday, before Wednesday. Okay, guys. Yes, so let's wait for 1 minute. In the meantime, I will have some water then. Yeah. Okay, 1 minute break is over, right? So then let me start. So we were doing yeah. So we were doing this fifth problem, and this was your turn, Abhi, right?
Yes, sir.
So it was your turn, and you were not there, so that's why we didn't do this problem. So okay, and yeah, what are the things that we know already? So we know that tan theta is what?
Sine by cos.
Sine by cos, and we know the three are entities. So first one is what?
Co- Sine theta plus cos theta is equal to 1.
Sine theta.
Sine square theta.
Yes, good. So yeah, this is one, and then
Sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1.
the last one.
Yes, so cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to
Good.
1.
So these are the things that we have to remember, right? And then all the things are reciprocal of these things. So okay, this was a serious problem. So where did he go? He was maybe he's preparing for his exam. Now let us quickly do this problem fifth one. So let us finish this chapter. Then I will start. Yeah, what should I start? Probability or what?
Surface area?
Surface area. Okay,
Yeah.
so okay, then I'll start surface.
Or we can first complete probability because it's like a small chapter.
Yeah, so probability is a very small chapter, so that would be good too. If you guys are agreeing with probability, then I'll start probability. So yeah, this is the question of it, right? Cos A minus sin A plus 1 divided by cos A plus sin A minus 1 equals to cosec A plus cot A. So they are saying that use the identity. We have to use that cosec square A is equal to 1 plus cot square. So maybe we'll see. Do we need to use this or not? So what should we do first, Abir?
So right hand side we should simplify or write it in terms of sine and cos.
No, no, no. So leave this one, right? This is simplified already, right? So this is simplified, right? Okay, we can simplify this, but let's see what do we get here in the first place. So first simplify this, and then we'll see what should we do about the right hand side. Okay. Yeah. So what should we do first about the LHS?
Um,
Whenever we get rational or a fractional term, what? Yeah. Generally, what do we do? Whenever we get pa- rational or fractional term. Yes. So we rationalize the term, right? So to simplify that, we rationalize that, right?
Yes, sir.
So what we'll do in this question is that we will write we will write it like this. So this is minus of sine A minus 1, and this is cos A plus sine A minus 1. Okay. So what should we multiply here to rationalize?
Cos A minus sin A minus 1
Yeah. So in bracket, right? And then this one is
in the denominator.
good. So this is what we multiply. And then what do we get in the denominator? What is this identity?
A plus b into a minus b. So cos A square minus bracket sin A minus 1 the whole square.
Good. So this is the denominator part. And what is the numerator part? So this is, let me write this one and then you guys tell. Am I correct? Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then you tell me what is the numerator. What is a plus b plus c whole square? Okay, let me tell you what is a plus b plus c whole square, and then you will tell me what will be
A square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab
yes,
plus 2bc plus 2ca.
yeah, yes, absolutely right. Good. So this is what we'll get. But now in here, what we will get?
Cos squared a plus sin square a plus 1 plus minus 2 cos a sin a
Good. So minus two cos a sine a, and then
minus 2 sin a
yes, absolutely right. And the
plus
last
2 cos a.
good, very good. So now this is the numerator. This big guy is the numerator, and then in the denominator, this is right, right, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now you tell me, looking at the numerator, what should we do next?
So we can change cos a square plus sin a square into 1,
Good. So this is one. Good.
the
So this is
identity.
yeah. So this is one. So let me write it as one plus one as two. Or let me write it first so that I don't skip the step. So 1 plus 1, 2 cos A sin A minus 2 sin A plus 2 cos A divided by, and this is cos square A minus sin square A minus 1 plus 2 sin. Right. So what we'll get in the right? So this is 2 minus 2 cos A sin A and minus 2 sin A and plus 2 cos A.
Sir, can we not take 2 as common here?
2 is common. Good. So 2 is common. This is 1 minus cos A sin A and then minus sin A and then plus cos. Okay. And then what should we do next? Yeah. In the denominator. So all the terms are except the first term, all the terms are in the function of what? Yeah, all the
Sir,
functions.
sir, cos A square minus sin square A.
Yeah, cos square A minus sin square A. What should we
Oh,
do?
oh, oh. No, sir, it should be plus. For
Yeah,
it to
so
be 1, it's minus.
you see in the denominator we have except the first term, all the terms are
Minus.
sine,
Oh,
right?
yes, sir.
So we can change cos square A into sin A, right?
Yes, sir.
So what would be that?
Sin square A minus 1.
Uh, uh,
1
we all,
minus sin square A.
yeah, 1 minus sin. Okay, then minus 1 plus 2 sine. So this guy cancels out, right? And then we have 2. And this is 1 minus cos A into sin A minus sin A plus cos A. And then what do we have? We have 2 sin A minus 2 sin square. Correct? Is this
Yes, sir.
correct? So you see that what do we get in the 1 minus cos A sin A and minus of sin A plus of cos A and then we have this 2 sin A is common. So 1 minus sin. So this guy cancels out. Now what should we do next? To reach the answer, right? Remember this is where we want to reach. So cosec A plus cot A. Cosec A is 1 by sin A. So you'll have to get 1 by sin A now, right? So you see 1 by sin A is there, which means that we have to get rid of what?
1 minus sin A.
Yeah, so we have to get rid of 1 minus sin A. So looking at the numerator, we have to simplify it in that way where we can where we can cancel this 1 minus sin A. So what should we do? Okay, let
Sir,
me.
we can only remove it or take it as common, right? 1 minus sin A to cancel.
Yeah, so we have if we have common 1 minus sin A, then we can take it out. So let me. Oh, so you are close. So let us arrange this as this way. So if I write it in this way, can you guys find out the next move? If I write it like this. So can you guys find out? Yes. So one part is there. 1 minus sin A in the numerator we have. And then we have these two terms cos A minus cos A sin A. So how can we write these two terms? The third and fourth term, how can we write the third and fourth term? Hmm. Tejasvi and Amira, you guys are also here, right? So looking at the third and fourth term, what can you say, guys? So let's say that you don't know anything and you are just looking at the third and fourth term. So first thing that comes into your mind, what is that?
Sir, the plus cosine minus cosine, but
Yes,
it is
yes, you are
cosine
right.
multiplied.
So cos A is common. Yeah, you are correct. Cos A is common in both the terms, right?
Yes, sir.
So you were correct. So why? So we have this one minus sine. Okay, and let me write it as one. And then if I take cos A common, then what will I get?
1 minus sine
Right. So this is what I wanted.
A.
One minus. Right. So good. So you were close. So now I can take it out as common as you want it. Right.
Yes, sir.
So 1 minus sine A is common, and then we have 1 plus cos A. So, and in the, yeah, so this one cancels out, and we have this one. So I have told you guys that what do we do in this scenario? What
Separate
do
the
we,
term with
yes,
the
good.
denominator.
So, good. So you guys remember. So then this is cosec A,
Cosec A
and
plus
then
cot A.
which is right.
Yes, sir.
So this was the question, right? A very lengthy question. So Amira and Tejasvi,
Yes, sir.
any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Sir,
Okay, so please note it down, guys. But you see, they wanted us to use this. Okay, so they wanted us to use this identity, but we didn't use this in anywhere, right? So we will see that how can we use this one. But first, you guys note it down. So I will again do this question, but in a different. And if you guys have any doubts, so please don't hesitate to ask. Okay. So whenever you guys see fractions, use first rationalize it and then simplify them.
sir, can you please scroll down?
Yes, Amira, have you started practicing?
What, sir?
Yeah, have you started practicing all the question, all the NCRT problems?
So for the my upcoming exam?
Yeah, for the upcoming exam.
Yes, sir. Yes, I have started, sir.
Good. Because you have what? You have quadratic equations and you have triangles. So please start first do all the NCRT problems, right? And whenever you get stuck at some point, whenever you have doubts, so please ask us. Yeah, whenever you guys want me to scroll down the screen, you guys
Sir, can you please scroll down?
Done, sir.
done. Yes. Abhi and Amita, you guys.
Done, sir.
Sir, I'm writing the last one.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Done, sir.
Okay, so good. So now Abhi did this problem, right? Okay, so then have Tejasvi, right? Now can you take the problems, Tejasvi?
Yes, sir.
Good. So what I will do is that they wanted us to use the different identity, but we didn't yeah use that one. So I will give you guys a hint to solve that the problem that way. So what we can do to use this one. Okay, remember we have to use this identity, right? So now in the RHS we have this one. Okay, so in the LHS we have to use this identity. So which means that we have to change this cos A and sin A in this one. So how can we do that, guys? How can we do that? I'll have to write the LHS. So LHS is in terms of cos and sine. And to use this identity, I'll have to write it in cosec and cot. Right? Is this part clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
'Yes, sir. So the question is that how can we do that? Okay, let me ask this simple question first. So I have a cos A. What I do with this cos A so that I get cot A?
Divide by sign.
Good. So we divide it by sign. Okay.
Sir, we have in the left hand side 1 and 1 by sign. We can write it as cosec.
Good. So if we divide this by sin A, so which means that we have to divide it every other term by
All the
sin.
terms.
Right. Good. So that is what we do. Good. So we have divide. Oh, yeah. So I will stop in the middle because you guys solve this one. So we have already done this problem, right? So I am just telling you the other method. Okay. So this one is also divided, right? Then what we'll have? This is cot A. This is 1. This is what? The third term, cosec A, right? And then we have what? Then we have cot A. And then we have this 1. And
Plus
then we
1
have.
minus cosec.
Okay, so we have these two relations. So what we can do is that we can write it as cot A minus of 1 minus cosec A, and in the denominator we have cot A plus 1 minus cos, right? So we multiply it by minus this, and okay, and then you guys simplify and then use this identity to reach here. So this is what we do in this question. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is your task at your home to simplify this one. The exact same thing that we did, but in here we will use this identity, this one, to replace cosec A or whatever, cot square. So simplify. And if you guys face any problem, then ask. Please note it down. And then next question is stages feature, right? Yeah. Did you guys understand this part?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the previous method that we did, that is also correct, but we can do this question in this way also. So you guys quickly note it down, and then we'll do the next question, and then 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have only few questions. Yeah, you guys quickly note it down. Yeah, everyone noted.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Tejasvi and Amira, what about you guys?
Noted, sir.
Answer.
Okay, so why were you guys silent? Okay, so the next question, right? Yeah, what is that question? We have the sixth problem, and root of 1 plus sine A divided by 1 minus sine. And we have to prove this that this is equal to sec A plus tan. So we take LHS, right? And Tejasvi, what do we do in the LHS?
We take root
Yeah, so this is
plus
root,
sine
but
A.
rationalize? Did you say
One.
rationalize?
Yes, sir.
Good, good. So absolutely right. Good. So whenever we see fraction, we rationalize that fraction. Good. Okay. So the numerator is what? Numerator is what?
Cos A.
No, no, numerator, numerator.
Oh,
1 plus sine A, 1 plus sine A.
1 by cos A.
No, no, no. So this is this is A, this is A. Then what is A into A? Remember, we have a square. First, we simplify this. Then we think about cos and right. First, we simplify, right? So, what is 1 plus sine A, 1 plus sine A?
1 plus
Mm,
sine A.
yeah, 1 plus sine A into 1 plus sine. What is that? Oh, yeah, what is 1 plus sine A, 1 plus sine A? I accidentally wrote the answer. So, what is A into A? Tejasvi? Yes, Tejasvi.
So it will be 1 plus sine A whole square.
Good. So good. First we do simple things, right? And then we think. So I guess you are overthinking. You are going ahead of this step. First we complete the next step. So you remember we have this root, right? We have this root. So everything we need in square. So this we have to get rid of this root somehow. So this is 1 plus sine A whole square. So this has pair. Right? This has pair, so we can get rid of the root. And in the numerator, in the denominator, what do I have?
1 minus sine square A.
Good. Now, so, okay. So you see that this is proper whole square. So we should not touch this term. Numerator, we should not touch. Right? So let us keep this term. And what is this denominator? Tejasvi? What is this denominator? Remember, we have to get a perfect square. So 1 plus sine A is whole square is a perfect square, right? And that we can take it out of the root. But in the denominator, we have 1 minus sine square A. So what we can do about this 1 minus sine square?
Cos 2A.
Cos square A. Good, good. Yes. So cos square A. So now everything is in the perfect square. Then we can remove this root, right?
Yes, sir.
So what would be in here?
1 plus sine A
And in the denominator?
cos A.
Good. So then what do we do next? Whenever we reach here, then the idea is to what? Yes. So whenever we have single denominator, then what do we do next? Tejasvi. Yeah. So what do we do next? Usually in the previous question, we got a similar kind of, where is the previous? Okay, so we don't have Abir. You did that problem. So what did we do next?
So we separated the terms with
We
the
separate.
denominator.
Yeah, so we separately wrote the terms, right, Tejasvi?
Yes, sir.
So what would be in here?
1 by
Hmm,
cos A
good. So 1 by cos A and then plus,
sine A and cos by sine cos A.
good. So absolutely right. Now we have the answer. What is this 1 by cos A? Yeah. What is this 1 by cos? Are you saying that? Okay, maybe your mic is not. Yes, maybe you're saying, but we cannot hear you, Tejasvi. So, hello? Yeah, you are saying something, but we cannot hear it,
Can you
right?
hear me now?
So, yeah. So, yeah, yes, I can hear you now. Now we cannot hear you. So let me write the answer. So this is, yes, Amira, tell me, what is this? 1 by cos A.
Sec A.
Sec A and then plus
Tan A.
tan A. Good, so good. Now this is equal to RHS. So this was the question, right? So now you guys are doing the problem. So this is good. Good. Yes, good, Tejasvi. So yeah, everybody understood? Amira and Abir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please note it down. Please note down this problem. Now then Amira will do the seventh problem and we have 50, yeah, 13. So 13 plus 5 minutes extra, so we have ample amount of time. How many questions do we have? Seventh, eighth, and then the last.
Noted, sir.
Noted. Yes. And Tejasvi and Amira, what about you guys?
Answer.
Yeah, Tejasvi is saying something. Maybe,
Answer.
yeah. Oh, okay. So Amira, next question is for you, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the seventh problem. Sine theta minus 2 sine cube theta. And then we have 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta. And then this is equal to tan theta. Right? So we can see that we can only simplify the LHS. So seeing the numerator, what can you say about the numerator, Amira? We have sine theta minus 2 sine cube theta. So what can you say about these two terms?
The identity.
No, no. So we have this sine theta and 2 sine cube theta. So what is the first thing that is coming into your mind?
The sine theta is common.
Good. So sine theta is common. So let us first simplify this. Right? Sine theta is common. Take it outside. Good. And then in the denominator, what we can do?
We can take common here also.
Yeah. So cos theta is common, right? So this
Yes.
is 2 cos squared theta minus 1. Now look at the RHS. In the RHS, what do we have?
Tan theta.
Tan theta. And can you see the first terms of the numerator and denominator? So those two terms will give you what? Sine theta by cos theta will give you what?
Tan theta.
Which means that what about these common terms? What should happen with these terms? Hmm. What will happen with these two terms? Because we already got tan theta. Then what should happen with these terms? Yes. So
Uh,
this one will give you tan theta, right?
yes, sir.
Then this one and this one should do what that you get tan theta.
Rationalize.
Cancel out, right? They will cancel out. So if they will cancel out, then we will get sine theta by cos theta only, right?
Yes, sir.
So you see that this is sine square theta, this is cos square theta. So what we can do about this numerator? What we can do about the numerator? See it here. So what we can do about this sine square theta? Yes. Remember in the denominator, what do you have? We have to cancel out. So in the denominator, we have cos square theta.
So 1 by cos.
No, 1 by.
Oh,
So sine square theta is what? We have to replace this sine square theta with function of cos. So how do we write sine square theta?
affected.
In terms of cos, in terms of cos. So just write the identity and then you will see how do we write sine square theta, right? Just remember the identity, right? So what is the identity in terms of sine and cos? Yes, the first identity.
Sine
Yes,
square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1.
yeah. So good. So this is the first identity. And if I want to calculate sine square theta, then I take this term in the right hand side. So what will I get? Sine square theta is
1 minus cos square theta.
good. So this value we have to just replace, right? So sine square theta is 1 minus cos square theta. Always, yeah, always remember this. So, okay, so this is 1 minus cos square theta, right? So now we have to simplify this further. This is sine theta by cos theta, and then this is 1 minus 2, and minus what? Plus 2. And this is 2 cos square theta minus 1. So this is sine theta. And this, let me write the positive one first. So 2 cos square theta. And what is 1 minus 2?
1.
1 minus 2. 1 minus 2. So
-1.
minus, right? This is -1, and then we have this cos theta, then 2 cos square theta minus 1. So this will cancel. Then we'll get tan theta, which is our. Okay, clear? Everyone clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please note it down, and then we'll do how many questions have. So, oh, we have 3 more. Okay, so what I will do is that, yeah. Okay, so in the next class, what should we start? Because only 2 questions are there, and hopefully we'll complete this 8th question. So, yeah, in the next class, probability or surface area. Which chapter, guys?
Sir, probability.
Probability.
Okay,
Yes.
so in the next class, everybody is agreeing, right? So probability, we'll start with probability. Okay, you guys quickly note it down.
Noted, sir.
Noted. Amira and Tejasvi, what about you guys? Done. Yes, Amira. Oh, you did this problem, so noted. Amira.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let us. So this is a B term, right? Okay, so eighth question: sin A plus cosec A whole square, and then we have cosec A plus sec A whole square, and then this is equal to 7 plus tan square A plus cot square. Right, so we have to prove this. So what we can do, we have to simplify the LHS, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
So you tell me, Amira, what should we, Abir, what should we do first? This is cosec,
Sir,
right?
sine A square.
Yeah, so cosec, yeah, what should we do?
Sine A square plus cosec A square plus 2 into sine A into cosec A.
Okay, so, but, okay, so if I write, yeah, so let me write.
Or should we write it as 1 by sine A, cosec A?
Yeah, that is what we should do first, right? Good. So 1 by cosec A. We should not mix up the parentheses. So, okay, this is one method, and then this one, 1 by sec A plus sec A whole square. So then what we'll get? Yeah, what we will get?
1 by cosec the whole square plus.
Oh, so we should, okay, we should keep it. So, yeah, we can keep it. Sorry. So we can write it that way. So we'll get the same result, but we'll get the same result. No harm, but okay. So what we'll get in here?
Sine square A plus cosec square A plus 2 into sine A into cosec A.
Yeah, you will see that. Why did I write like this? So you'll see that. And then we have. Okay, so you guys tell me what is sine A into cosec A.
1.
Sin A into cosec A is 1. Why? Because,
1
and
by
what,
cosec A into cosec A, so we can cancel them out.
yes, yes, absolutely right. And what is sine square A, cos square A?
Also 1, plus 1.
This is 1, then this is cosec square A, plus this is, as Abir said, 1 by cosec A into cosec A. So this cancelled out, and then this is sec square A, and then 2 1 by sec A into sec A. This one also cancels out. So we have 1 plus 2, 3 plus 2, 5. And then sec square A. So using the second and third identity, right? What we can write about this cosec square A? What is cosec square
1 minus cot
A?
square A,
1 minus,
1 plus
right?
cot
1
square A.
So 1 plus cot square. And what is sec square A?
1 plus tan square A.
1 plus tan square. Good. So how many? 5, 6, 7. So
7.
7 plus tan square A plus cot square. This was the question. Good, good, Abhi. So easy, right? Okay, so we have reached this much. So now you tell me, Abir and Tejasvi and Amira, is this the difficult chapter, trigonometry? We have reached this far. So any of the question you guys found very difficult?
So, but it gets confusing the first few steps when once we see the question.
Oh, so remember that whenever we are confused, we write all the terms in sine and cos, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
whenever we have fraction, we just rationalize. So these are the
Yes, sir.
two things we keep in mind. And then whenever in the last we get single denominator, then we
We
separate the
separate.
term. So these are the common things, right? Okay. And the last thing that we remember is that what is that we want to prove? The and result. So yeah, you guys quickly note it down, and then we'll do the. Okay, so then,
Sir, this is sin A plus cos A whole square plus cos plus sec A whole square, right?
yeah, so sine square A, cosec square A, and 2 sine A, cosec A, right?
No, sir. The above one.
Oh, so other one is cosec square A, cos square A, sec square A, and 2 cosec A, cos A, sec A, right? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. What was your question, Amira? Didn't understand.
No, sir. I was asking if it was cos. I thought it
Yeah.
was sin.
No, no. So this is, oh, so this is, let me write it properly. So this is cos. This is cos A. This is sec. Okay. So yeah, in here I have written the it very small. This is 1 by sec A, and then sec, then this one can. Yeah, whenever you guys want me to scroll down the screen, guys,
So here, sec square A plus 2, 1 by sec A is multiplied by sec A.
Yeah, so this is 1 by sec A, and in the numerator, so this cos A is replaced by 1 by sec A, right? So reciprocal. And then it is multiplied with sec A. Yeah,
Okay.
similarly, yeah. So what we did in here, sin A into cos A. So same thing we did it.
Noted, sir.
Noted, good.
Done, sir.
Yeah, done. And yeah, so what we are doing in the backup class, quadratic equation, right?